Each year at the University of Central Oklahoma, athletes with physical disabilities come from all over the country to compete in the UCO Endeavor Games. Such events draw in athletes, their families, their coaches, and many spectators to Edmond.
And while they're here, they do the things that all of us do when we travel. They stay in hotels, they go out to eat, they shop, they're entertained, and all of that has an economic impact on our community.
Kathy Williams-White is the director of the Edmond Convention and Visitors Bureau, or the CVB. Oftentimes, the CVB is the first to be contacted when a group or business wants to hold a function in Edmond. She loves to hear about sporting events like the Endeavor Games and its success.
That brought in 500 athletes with physical disabilities. Several of those athletes were competing for points that would allow them to qualify to be on Team USA to compete in Paralympic Games.
Since the Endeavor Games began in 2000, the University of Central Oklahoma has become a training site for Paralympic athletes. UCO is the home of the men's and women's national sitting volleyball teams. In 2010, they hosted the World Sitting Volleyball Championship, which brought competitors from all over the world into Edmond. When events like this happen, organizers work with the Convention and Visitors Bureau to help receive so many guests to our city.
Some of the things that we do to work with them is help them work out hotel contracts and agreements so that all of their attendees are accommodated and successfully so that it's a positive experience and that they remember Edmond in a positive manner. We're sort of a marriage broker. Your Convention and Visitors Bureau works with people who don't know your community, that they want to plan an event in Edmond, and so we help them to know who to work with, how to work with the city and police and fire whenever there's an event.
In June of 2013, the CVB helped organizers arrange for an important youth soccer tournament that brought in about 3,600 soccer players from 11 different states. An estimated 15,000 spectators came to watch the competition. With that many people coming to Edmond, planning for the tournament had to begin 2 years before the teams even arrived. Carl Tipton managed a committee of local volunteers to help organize the tournament.
With an event like this, you have to use the CVB. There's just no way. They understand what it takes to include hotels, restaurants, merchants, and keep everybody aware. So we included them as much as we could.
We work with coordinating them with local food vendors and restaurants. Also with local suppliers of things, whether it's setting up tents, printing banners, getting advertising out to the community.
The CVB also work with local media outlets like newspapers, radio, and television to get press releases out for an event.
You couldn't ask for better people to work with on this. It's a challenge. We've been at it for 2 years. For us, it was the first time hosting this event in quite a while, so we all had some learning to go through.
By the close of the tournament, representatives from the visiting states were complimenting Carl and other organizers, saying it was the best one yet, and the overall impact to the city was successful too.
I heard throughout the tournament from different folks that said, hey, all the restaurants are full, the hotels are busy, the movie theaters are busy, which is what we wanted to hear.
It's the best job in the world because we get to help people have fun. And we just figure out how to make that positive for them and good for the community at the same time.
The Convention and Visitors Bureau is funded through the hotel lodging tax, an extra 4% sales tax that is added when patrons stay in a hotel room. Large sporting events, conferences at UCO, and even popular events at the Lazy E Arena near Guthrie fill hotel rooms in Edmond. When those people aren't attending an event or their conference, they're enjoying the wonderful amenities that Edmond has to offer.
Downtown is picturesque, it's quaint, it's clean. It's an environment that they feel welcome in, casually comfortable, chic type shopping. The park system, for visitors to be able to, that are accustomed to going for a run each night, to be able to go to our parks and know that they have that trail system in place to do that is kind of a big deal to them. Arcadia Lake is a real good place for them to be able to go out and kind of get away from it all. A lot of the folks that come in, like to go to a conference at UCO, will turn around and go out to the fishing dock or go out to the lake for the evening. Edmond has over 200 restaurants, from fast food casual to elegant and gourmet. And about anything that any visitor would want to eat or drink, we've got it at some place here in Edmond. And so we help keep that dollar in Edmond while that visitor is in town, and to easily be able to direct them to the dining opportunity of their choice.
To learn more about the Convention and Visitors Bureau, or to find out some of the wonderful events that are taking place in Edmond, check out the CVB's website. Visit edmondok.com.